Hi. Now that it's another month, it's July, I have to pick my TBR jar pick. This was a previous TBR jar pick. Go watch that video. Last month's TBR pick was basket case, and ask me if I've read it yet. Check out that bookmark. Does it look like I read it? No. I literally opened it last night and thought I was gonna read it, and then I just set it back down and I was just like tired and I didn't read it. So I have to get into that before I get into whatever I end up picking here. But since it's a new month and to keep myself on track, I gotta start stacking up the books. So I have to make a choice here. So let's go ahead and pick a book. As per usual, I'm a little nervous. The object of your affections. I have no idea what book this is, and it is probably gonna take me a little bit to go find this. So let me go find this. I'll come back and we will chat. All right, I have found it. This is The Object of Your Affections. It does not have like anything written on the back other than reviews. So I just looked this up on Goodreads just for a breakdown, and it is pretty much about like two friends that live completely separate lives, but they have been friends for a while, and there's like a lot of drama going on. One of them can't have kids. Her husband has given up the like wish that he could have a family one day so that he could be with her, and there's just a lot of things happening. I didn't want to read too much about it because I want to keep some as like a surprise, but yeah, it sounds intriguing. It sounds dramatic. It sounds good. I'm not sure if it's a murder thriller-ish book. It sounds just like very just friendship-based, relationship-based drama and everyday like things that are occurring that are like heavy topics. But it does sound good. It has my attention. I'm excited to get into this one. Actually, I think I'm more excited about this than Basket Case over here that I still have to read first. But we will set this up here because this is gonna be my read here soon, and I will come back and film whenever I do start reading that so that you can go along with me and see what I'm thinking of it. Somewhere different today. So today I'm in my guest room, but I'm talking to you about The Object of Your Affections, which obviously you know because you just saw me pick it and read it and all that. So I've gotten into this one. I've read a little over 100 pages, and I just started like flying through it last night. I was only like 50 pages in, and then last night I just got really into it, and let's check. The official page count is 136, so I read quite a bit last night, and it's actually turning out to be pretty good. So far, I'm leaning towards a 3 or 4 stars, definitely not a 5, but it really just depends on how things go. I feel like it has a very strong case to be a 4-star book, because it's really, there's a lot of mystery, there's a lot of things wrapped up in this that I feel like are going to explode and get uncovered soon, and I literally cannot wait to find out what is going to happen. Obviously, that's why I started reading a lot of it last night. I'm really excited to continue reading this, and I can't wait to finish it, honestly, so I could just know what happens. It's like one of those books where you're just like, what is gonna happen? How is this all gonna unfold? We have like 4, I would say 4 main-ish characters. One of them is dead, and he was the husband of one of the other main characters, and he has a lot of mystery around him. He had like a lot of debts. He was into some shady stuff, and we're still kind of learning about him, but so far what I've seen of him, like, I almost feel like people are making him seem shadier than he is, and they were like tarnishing his name. which is like just what I've got from reading it. And then his wife just acts really strange. She acts like she was really in love with him, but at the same time there was like some weird stuff going on. So I don't know. I feel like the author is doing that just to like keep the air of mystery, which they're doing a very good job of that. And then she has a best friend, and she has a husband, the best friend, and they're all like trying to get involved in doing business together. And the best friend also wants the other girl to be their surrogate and have their baby, but she hasn't asked her yet. But like she's pretty much trying to help her because she wants to ask her to be her surrogate. I don't know. It's kind of a weird situation, and it's making me feel all types of weird ways about all these characters. I don't particularly like any of them, I would say, but at the same time I like them because of how weird and shady they all are and how they all carry like their own mysteries, and I really want to find out what all of the mysteries are. So I am gonna need to go get back to reading, and obviously I'm not gonna uncover the mysteries to you, but I will try to break it down as best that I can. I don't know if I'll check in again before I finish reading it or not. It really just depends on how quickly I'm able to read it. I may try to give you like one more quick update. We will see. So let's go get to reading, and then I will get back to you. Object of Your Affections, and I'm sitting here today because I just wanted to show you what's behind me. I got a new shelf. It's giant. It's like goes all the way up there. I don't even think you can see the top of it. You definitely can't see the bottom. But right now I only have these two shelves with books on them. This one I will keep like this, but this one I will probably rearrange. Oh, and obviously this one. This one's gonna stay like this, but everything else I'm gonna rearrange, and I'm gonna be doing like a shelf organizational video. I also have another one of these really big shelves in the other room that I'll also be organizing while we talk on another video, so make sure you look out for that. But I'm sitting over here because I'm thinking all of my blind TBR books from now on are gonna go over here. And now that I said that, like I feel like my TBR jar should also probably be over here. So maybe I'll do like that instead. Yeah, that looks cute. So great, you just gave me a new idea. But anyway, these are all the books that I've read, minus P.S. I Still Love You. I just put that over here because it's part of this series, and I wanted to keep those books together, but I read that series because of this challenge, so I thought it was like fitting that they all go there. But I minus another book because I lent it out to my mom. But this is all the ones that I've read so far this year, including this one now, The Object of Your Affections. This one I rated 3 stars. Now, don't let that deter you from this book. This book was maybe just not 100% up my alley. But I could really see how you could really love this. It is like a romance, a mystery, kind of thrilling, but not a thriller. And there's just a lot of drama. There's a lot to take in with this. There's a lot of family, like disputing drama type things that was actually really entertaining. And I didn't hate this. I really didn't hate it. I really did enjoy it. I was thoroughly entertained every time I sat down to read it. I feel really connected with the characters. Like the other day I had already finished this, and I think it was yesterday, I was literally found myself just thinking about the characters and being like, oh, I'm gonna go home later and read it about those characters again. And then I was like, oh wait, no, I finished the book. So that's it for those characters. And I was actually a little bit sad about that. So like if I did half-star ratings, this would definitely be a 3.5. But I really haven't got into that yet. So we're gonna stick with the 3 stars. But I would say to definitely read this. I would definitely suggest it. I'm really glad I did read it. I really loved the characters. I don't know, the author did an amazing job of just really bringing them to life. I felt like I was just involved with their lives. I felt like they were talking to me like I was a friend and they were just sharing their life with me. That's kind of how the writing style reminded me of, and I really enjoyed that. I really loved it. I would totally be interested in reading another book by this author, and just going into it with different expectations. I think I also kind of set myself up for thinking this was a different type of book than what it actually was, because I did read a little bit of the back, but like I only read the first like quarter usually of the back of a book, because I don't like to give too much away. I really love going into books blind and just being surprised by them. But if I had already knew more about what this was going to be about, I think I would have liked it even more. So that's like one of the very few cases that that's actually happened. But I'm trying to think of what to say without giving it away. So we have two best friends that fell out of touch with each other. They were best friends from college, and they were best friends for like 10 plus years or something crazy. And then they suddenly get back in touch with each other at a mutual friend's wedding, and they just like pick up like right where they left off, and they both apologize, and then they both just like move on with life, and they become huge parts of each other's lives. And so much so that they almost like become like family members to each other. And then so much drama goes down in the middle of all this, and one of the girls has a husband, one of them doesn't. One of the girls, their husband passed away, and so she's like just dealing with grief. She's dealing with like, what do I do now? Just all kinds of stuff, and it's almost hard for her to see, like hang out with her best friend, because her best friend has this husband that she's really in love with, and it kind of just makes her sad to see that, but also she's like happy for her friend, and it's just like this whole thing. And then they each have really speckled pasts, like they each have a lot that went on in their like childhood and teenage years and stuff like that that we really delve into as well. And I am just really honestly impressed that the author was able to get so much into such a small book. It's only 350 pages, and I feel like I know the characters so well. It's crazy. So yeah, I think that's all I really want to say about it, because I don't want to give too much away. But we did have like a final reveal, and I thought it was going to be something a lot bigger than what it was, so that might just be on me for thinking that way. But the reveal, now that I look back on it, I'm like, actually that was a pretty cool reveal. But like in the moment I was like, oh, that's it, you know? I was hoping for a little bit more from it. So if I would have gotten a little bit bigger of a reveal, I think it would probably have been a 4 stars. But I am really happy I read it, and I would definitely recommend it. So another one on the shelf. Yay. I would love to also see you on my Instagram. I post over there a lot, and that's just like another form of connecting with me. And then I post here a weekly video every single Friday, so make sure you check back for that. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and put your notification bell on, because I love seeing you here, and this channel has grown so much so fast, and I'm so grateful for all of you that are out there watching these videos and hanging out with me while I read books, because it is something that I love to do. And I did not ever think that this channel would get to where it is even right now. And here we are, and I'm literally just sharing my hobby with you guys. So I love that you also like it, and that I get to share it with so many people. So I will see you on my next video soon, and thanks for hanging out. Bye.